working together as a team and using those skills.
Our team has a very strong year-round partnership. We start back in September getting new advisors and professors from the college, and we also have new high school students that join us every year. And from that point on, we have a couple meetings a week, even during the fall. We do some different competitions, and we do a lot of team builders. We also do things like meet with the other Indiana teams. We have what they call Indiana Robotics Coalition, where we all meet together to discuss different issues that we have and try and help each other out. We have workshops that we go to and that we put on. We also have meetings with specific teams, like the Technocats came over and we gave them a tour around Purdue and we had dinner with them and that sort of thing. We also do a lot of community events. We go to the high schools and we give presentations. We do things at the mall. We also go and do stuff at Walmart, like present our robot and show them what it's all about. We go to a local museum who is called the Imagination Station, and we go there and we work with the kids on doing Lego robotics type of thing, and we also work with them on the Lego League program. We do things such as fundraisers. We go out and sell ads for our ad book. We go out and get community sponsors, and we talk to the companies then. We have a really, really good partnership all year round. The team building never stops. We go and we do things outside of just the meetings and that sort of thing as well, and we have a really good partnership. The high school students look up to the advisors like mentors, and the advisors have a great time giving back to those high school kids.
I've learned all kinds of stuff. I've learned how to CNC. I've learned how to do 3D Studio Max. I've learned all kinds of web design, video production, animation, Flash, all different sorts of multimedia stuff that I probably wouldn't have had the technology to access without first.
I have learned to work with a lot of different software. I've learned to work with 3D Studio Max, which is one of the most professional tools for animating. I have also learned to use Rhino, which is a modeling tool. And it has been quite hard to learn them, and there's a lot more to be learned. But I think that learning these, the ability to work these tools is a very good thing for my future.
To a large degree, it's kind of, I guess, renewed some of my energy level within engineering as well. I teach engineering technology at Purdue, and I get to see it on two different sides. I get to see it with my son, being a high school student, being involved with a very worthwhile project. But on another side, I also get to see some of my students that are involved with this as advisors and see how they grow through the whole experience. So I'm actually getting to see it on two different levels.
I learned how to drill, I learned how to mill, learned how to lathe. Basically, I didn't know how to do anything before I got on the team, so now I know how to do most of what's in the machine shop.
I've gained a lot of skills in mechanical engineering as well as in a little bit of programming. As mechanical engineering is something that I've never really had experience in before that I gained a lot of. Also technical skills in buildings, things.
Being involved in FIRST has taught me many things. One of the most valuable things I learned was that in the design process, things don't always go right. Many times, what you plan on paper does not come out, so you have to make sure you work together and make sure everything is flawless, and then go in with and just go in there and just get your hands dirty.
We spread the spirit of FIRST in the schools by taking our robot to different elementary schools in the area, and by showing off the work that we've done in the past, by driving the robots around, which has a lot more of an impact on little kids that may not know anything about technology, but it has the impact of getting them excited about this program and maybe having them look forward to joining a team when they get to high school. They don't see the work that goes into it, they don't see the technology, but they do see an exciting robot driving around, and it makes them interested in the program. We also show off our work to junior high students by holding a convo every year where we can show the work that we've done the past year and get some new kids who might have had some classes in technology and might have a little bit of an idea what they want to be doing in the future. And that's right about the time when they're starting to think about what they want to be doing for the rest of their lives. And if we can get them interested in engineering them, it can have a huge impact. So what we can do is get them together, explain what the program's about, drive around our robot so that they can see what those hours of commitment can turn into.
I think our team should be a role model because we have 16 advisors who were on previous first teams. Our advisors are college students at Purdue Engineering. And we also have been really successful in getting a lot done with a tiny budget because we don't have a major corporate sponsor like a lot of other teams do. We also do a lot of like icebreakers and team builders. We go out and play football every once in a while. So those are a lot of fun. And we also have a mentor-mentee program which pairs up 1 or 2 college advisors for every 1 or 2 students. And they try and get together and do stuff. And if the high school student needs to talk with anybody or anything or about anything, then they do that. So yeah, I think our team would be a really good role model for other teams.
The entire year has been really terrific working together as a team and using those skills.
And with the number 1
within the next
hopefully
I can talk to my mom.